While doing our tour of a new homestead, the doctor
Do you need medical assistance?
gave us a quest. We also didn't check out her full room because I figured I would do it now. She has patient's clothes. That's apparel we haven't seen until now. And she has a computer that is locked with advance. Let's break into that real quick. None of these are a single, so that won't work, but that will. Okay. Upcoming appointments at 8. At 8 o'clock Universal Time. Mikhail Paris, who we have not actually met. Patient complains of itching sensation inside left ear canal. At 8:45, Nastya Moscow, who we have also not met. Yearly GYN exam. Okay, got it. At 10, Barnabas Lima, knee sprain checkup. At 11:30, Gaspar Ankara, aches all over, but especially lower back in the morning, end quote. Probably just poor bed support. At 13:30, Sharia Nonthaburi, possible arthritis. At 1400, walk-in hours. Okay. Patient notes. Emily Liskin, who we have not met. Patient suffered a fall while out touring the icy crags south of New Homestead. Patient was airlifted here with injuries to both legs, fractured two metatarsals on left foot, treated and set the wounds, prescribed extra strength painkillers, and call it a day. Jasira Thomas. So none of these are people who live here. Jasira Thomason. Miss Thomason came in complaining of acute frostbite. Turns out she was just very cold. Prescribed hot cocoa and told her to stay outside if she can't tell the difference between being cold and actual frostbite. Okay. Marco Wint. Marco thought it would be a good idea to sneak into the methane plant by himself instead of sticking to the tour. Almost asphyxiated on methane and had to be given oxygen. He'll live. Terry Glasgow. Oh, well, this might be someone who lives here, because Glasgow. Terry is a local, one of my regulars. Normally, Terry is a bit of a hypochondriac, but this was just a regular yearly physical. No abnormalities. Blood work looks mostly good. LDL, cholesterol is a little high. Needs to cut back on fatty foods and exercise more. He's been going to chonks. Piera Kowalczyk. Treated second-degree burns from leaning on a steam pipe on mid-brachium. Claimed she was just trying to get warm. Learned a lesson. Instructed her to apply antibacterial/anti-inflammatory balm 3 times a day and keep the burn wrapped. All right, doctor.
I'll treat you if you need it, but please try to be more careful around here.
Well, you don't seem to like tourists.
I don't. They make a mockery of New Homestead culture. And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people.
I mean, it must keep you busy, but what's so bad about that?
The problem is that most of the tourists' injuries are from preventable accidents. Things our people know how to avoid. And often I have to take care of them first because they can't leave with their injuries, so I have to put off seeing my regular patients. So not only am I working extra hard for people who have little respect for me, it comes at the expense of our own.
Well, that sounds frustrating. I wish there was something I could do.
Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown, instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terrible creatures living on Titan. I figure that once word gets around, tourism will take enough of a dive to give me some relief.
That's so stupid. I'm sorry. I don't know how to respond other than, that's so stupid. Sounds ridiculous. Do you really think it'll work?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't have any other ideas. The tourism board flat out won't help me, and I don't have money in the budget to hire additional help. And you know these tourists will believe anything they see and hear. I think it's worth a shot. Worst case scenario, I'm back to square one.
No, what's going to happen is more people are going to want to come out here to see the monsters. That's human. That's what humans do. That's not humanity, but that is what humans do. But I'll do it. Oh no, I mean, this is what I'm going to say. Now that just sounds fun. I don't care if it works. I'll do it anyways.
That's the spirit. To be honest, I'm not sure it'll work either, but I feel like there's no harm in trying. Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface, so just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster. With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
Monster costume has been added. Quest? Tourists, go home. Wear the monster costume.
Look, I know what I'm asking you to do is pretty silly, but I still think it's worth a shot.
Is it difficult being a doctor in such an old-fashioned community?
Even though we don't have shiny new medical facilities, I imagine it's easier than wherever you're from. We have fewer people here, and we're very responsible when it comes to our personal health and welfare. So there's not much I can't handle. For anything else, we can get access to off-world specialists. Contrary to popular belief, we're not primitive.
Okay, where did you get a costume like that anyway?
I bought it from a private seller. They said they got it from someone who wore it in a secondary school as their sports team mascot. I guess it was supposed to be a tardigrade or something. Anyway, the person I bought it from modified it a bit so they could use it in an independent movie they were making. But I guess that went nowhere, so they had to sell it. Lucky me, I suppose.
Oh, I'm gonna be a giant tardigrade. Are there any dangerous hazards to worry about on Titan?
It's a harsh world, but as long as you're inside or wear a suit when going out, you'll be fine here. There's no breathable air on the surface, and you'll quickly freeze to death outside without protective gear, but otherwise the hazards are minimal. New Homestead was an early colony research base and has stood the test of time. It's safe, and it's proof that people can live pretty much anywhere. Don't worry so much.
You're the one over here freaking out that all these people are getting hurt. Wouldn't it just be an easier thing to
Be well.
tell a security guard to travel with the tour group instead of paying me to wear a silly costume and chase people around? Okay. Let's get outside first, and then we'll put the costume on. Don't want anyone to see us running through here.
Don't stay outside for too.
This is it's so funny, but her logic is so ridiculous for someone that's meant to be an intelligent medical professional.
Welcome to New Homestead.
Watch, I'm going to put it on and then it's going to tell me to go inside. But she said go outside, so that's why I'm going outside. And I know that's not, the system isn't built to detect me putting it on or anything like that. There we go. Tourists go home. Dr. Lakota wants me to put on this monster costume she gave me and try to scare off a group of tourists in hopes word would spread and tourism will take a dive. She really dislikes tourists. Let's see this ridiculous looking thing. What the... I get it's a tardigrade, but what the heck is this? Okay. I've got this ridiculous monster costume. Now time to scare off the tourists. Okay. How does this work? Do I just walk up to them? Wait, where are they? Oh, of course, over by Ymir's hole. Not hole, horn. Wonder what this guard will say. Hey.
Homestead is a living history exhibit, but these are real people, so please be kind to them. The people here live a simple life. Try not to complicate.
Let's get them. Sorry, I had to mute because it's so funny.
What is that thing? No! Leave me alone! Get away from me! Run away!
Okay, we've heard all the little boys' lines. Let's catch up to one of the other ones. The parent. His parents abandoned him. They did not care.
It's gonna hate me! It's chasing me! Oh, get away! Get away!
We take
They just ditched their kid.
Leave me alone! What is that thing?
They just don't care about their son.
Run away!
He's just... Gotcha, kid.
What is that thing? It's chasing me!
Okay, that was worth it. Alright, the plan worked and the tourists are running scared. I should go tell Juliana what happened. Those were, I think, the family that was sitting in there eating chunks. I wonder if I can, Oh, they're gone.
The Chunks family is happy to see you.
Oh,
And
you're a
to serve
citizen.
you. What can I get you?
You're a citizen. Are all of the tourists are gone?
If you need medical attention, see Dr. Lakota. But a word of warning, she really doesn't care for tourists.
I scared away every single tourist?
Enjoy your visit here.
Kind of feel a little bad, but alright. Hey.
Do you have a spaceship? I want to get a spaceship when I'm older. They're so cool. What are you supposed to be? It looks so stupid and silly.
Thanks, kid.
Must be. Thanks again for what you did for me. See you around, maybe.
Only the kid has a thing?
Hi there. Those folks in Sidonia may be closer to Earth, but we do a better job preserving its traditions. I'm not sure that these space frog pictures fit with our town's historical aesthetic, but it's a little weird that people come here to see face.
Okay, fine. No one else cares that I'm dressed up as a freaking monster.
If you take one of those stupid tours, make sure to follow the rules. They're for your own safety and my sanity.
I scared off some tourists for you.
Oh, I'm glad it worked. Thanks for indulging me with my weird ideas. Tell you what, if you want to come back later and do this for me a couple more times, I'll even let you keep the costume.
And I'm guessing it's a repeatable quest, because she said come back later.
You wouldn't believe how many off-worlders think hiking the surface of Titan is all fun and games. But a lot of thrill seekers end up in my office. Try to be careful out there.
No problem. Let's go talk to Bill and see if he's upset that I just did this.
Feel free to look around.
Oh wait,
but
this
don't
tourist.
touch.
This colony's a lot smaller than I thought it would be.
Oh, it took it off. What? What? Oh, I have to do more quests for her and then she'll let me keep it.
I was
Oh,
hoping you could tell me some more about this exchange program.
dang it.
Well, first, you should know that this isn't like any of the other tour services. I'm an actual citizen. What we offer is something.
Okay. Well, she's not offering another one at the moment, so I probably have to wait 24 hours. Then I can do it again, and then she'll let me eventually keep the costume. I guess I get it. So if you wait 24 hours, you should come back to Chunks and notice that the family is back.
Careful out there. Some wacko is running around in an obviously fake monster costume trying to scare people.
Did you know the museum here is full of old Earth artifacts? Cool, huh?
And that should mean you're good to do another round of scaring tourists.
I think it's time to put on the monster costume again. What do you say? I saw another group of tourists making their way outdoors, ripe for scaring. Want to help me out again?
I can help you scare away the tourists again if you'd like.
Sure. I heard some tourists talking about you after the last time you did it, so I think it's working. Are you ready to put on the monster costume and go scare them right now?
Do you really think it's helping? Because upstairs they said it was obviously fake.
I can't argue with the results. Tourist accidents have been down since we started doing this. So, yes?
Alright, sure. Now is good.
I think it might be worth trying. Good luck out there.
And we can once again put on the costume.
Don't be afraid to do whatever you can to make that monster feel extra convincing. Just don't hurt anyone. Stay safe.
That's way more awesome wherever you come from than it is here.
Now they're over at the methane tanks. Are we gonna slowly push our way back?
Thank God! Why is that
Leave me alone!
Now they're leaving the wife behind.
He's going to eat me! Ah! What is that thing? It's chasing me!
Come here, buddy.
Get away from me! Get away! Get away!
Hope, I heard about what you're doing. Just be careful. Not much we can do if someone gets scared and attacks you out there. This is a boring assignment, but let's keep it that way.
Oh, because there's an elevator in there. But I can't get in here through the outside, right? I don't think so. But they seem to be cool with me doing it. Security doesn't care. They ditched their kid again!
We take vandalism seriously here. You don't mess with history.
Run away! No! Leave me alone!
Can you open the door?
Get away from me!
Excuse me. You don't mind sharing the elevator with me, do you?
What is that thing?
Hold on, if I take it off next to him. Oh, I can't. Once the space... Oh, it's right here, that's why.
Get out of my way! We're being chased!
There's unique dialogue.
Homestead.
Get inside quick before it gets us!
Oh,
No time
that's...
to talk! There's a monster out there!
I didn't know they would have unique dialogue if I took off the costume. That's actually really, really cool. But let's go drop it off and see if if she lets me keep it. I don't know how many times she wants me to do it before she lets me keep it. But I'm back, Doc.
What can I do? Did you scare off those tourists yet?
Scared off some tourists for you.
See, sometimes silly ideas are worth the effort. I'm just happy I was able to find someone willing to help with this ridiculous idea. Come back in a few days to do this for me again, and that costume is yours. All right?
Okay, so we have to do it at least 3 times, and then she'll let us keep the costume.
Whoa, did you see that weird monster thing? Nearly scared me half to death until I realized how fake it was.
Careful out there. Some wacko is running around in an obviously fake monster costume trying to scare people.
Ah, to lay eyes on the earth just once.
I could have sworn I've seen those silly little space frog posters somewhere else. Never thought I'd see them here. I can't believe the chunks here ran out of special sauce again. Sounded like that Luther guy would pay someone to get it for him.
Hello.
Oh, this don't look good.
I'll treat you if you need it, but please try to be more careful around here. I saw another group of tourists making their way outdoors, ripe for scaring. Want to help me out again?
Yeah, I can help you out.
Yeah, I think it's about time to try this again. If we keep it up, word is bound to get around about the monster of Titan. Are you ready to put on the monster costume and go scare them right now?
Sure. I don't know if you've been upstairs. There are more tourists than there were before.
I think it might be worth trying. Good luck out there.
So she said a couple of days. It's only been 24 hours since I last did this. She looks sad.
Off-worlders always ask how I can live here. I wonder how they can live anywhere else.
Okay. So all the tourists despawn from the interior as soon as we're handed the costume. But let's go ahead and head out there.
Those folks in Sidonia may be close.
We did equip the quest. We did. Okay.
Enjoy our visit here.
People, hope you're not looking to cause any trouble in that costume of yours.
Hazardous weather snow, even though I'm indoors.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch. Heads up, if you're planning on going to Chunks, Luther's been bothering anyone with the ship for help.
Oh, they're inside? No, they're not. They're all the way over there. We didn't go over there when I was on the tour. Kind of want to do a quick save here. Is it the same family?
It's going to eat us! Run away! Oh, get away! Get away!
So I found out actually if you take the costume off, they scream different things. So hold on.
There's a monster up there! Get inside! Please, before it gets us!
They're ditching their kid again.
Get out of my way! We're being chased! Run! There's a monster out there! Run! Get out of here! It's coming after us! Get inside! Please, before it gets us!
Talk to me.
There's a monster out there! Run! Get out of here! It's coming after us! No time to talk! There's a monster out there!
She shut you both outside. She did not care. Oh, man.
We take vandalism seriously here. You don't mess with history.
She was just waiting inside, though. Oh, you missed your chance, dude. Monster's gonna get you.
Get out of my way! We're being chased! Get inside quick before it gets us!
Oh, no.
It's chasing me! No!
Is she about to get in trouble for having me do this? Possibly.
Hello there. The museum.
Do you need me? I think it's time to put on the monster costume again. What do you say?
Well, I just scared off some tourists for you.
Oh, I'm glad it worked. Thanks for indulging me with my weird ideas. Oh, I managed to find another costume for you to keep. I'll hold on to the old one in case we still need it. Come back anytime.
And now that finishes it. I'm assuming we can still do the quest, but we got the reward of the costume, so that's probably the end of it. Nope, wrong thing. And it's the same. It still counts as a spacesuit. It just doesn't really give us anything. Be nice if the one she gave us was legendary and unique. Just saying, Bethesda.